city of Paris, of course, hosting the current ones, to Los Angeles, which will host the next Summer Olympics. It was a deal, if you remember. It was a twofer. You got two for the price of one. So Los Angeles in 4 years' time. Now, the city's port has had an extraordinary year, thanks in part to the infrastructure bill and new federal and state funding, where the Jobs Act, and all of which has really boosted things tremendously. The head of the port says, who wins the next US election will very much depend on the future of the port and the port's direction. Gene Soroka is the executive director of the Port of Los Angeles, is with me now. Sir, you are fearless in the sense of you've happily, merrily wade into the highly controversial issue of tariffs. You've got Donald Trump wanting a 10% across-the-board tariff. Even Kamala Harris is suggesting that there will need to be tariffs on certain Asia-Pacific countries, probably China, but that will damage your port quite badly.
Good afternoon, Richard. Great to see you. You're right. This is a pretty complex, layered issue. Protecting the interests of American companies and manufacturers is of the highest priority. And for the Port of Los Angeles, every 4 containers we bring through our complex creates a job. Huge economic engine here in Southern California, along with our neighbors in Long Beach. Targeted tariffs like we recently saw the Biden administration implement on electric vehicles, batteries, and the like, $18 billion. And last year, as Americans, we imported only 2,000 Chinese manufactured electric cars. Sends a message, but doesn't disrupt trade. The other interesting fact is that as we closed year 2022, 57% of our port's business was with China. Today, it's down to 43% as manufacturing migrates to Southeast and South Asia.
Now, we also saw, of course, and you and I spoke at the time, the changes that were being made in the Port of Los Angeles to accommodate the supply chain issues. Did they work, those changes, and were they thought to be so... I mean, a lot of them seemed quite sort of common sense in many ways. Did they stick, and have they become part of the rigueur of the daily life there?
Richard, they did. And today, like every day, I look at our port's vital statistics. Those velocity numbers are at or better than where they were before COVID. So this has now become systemic, making sure that, number one, there's collaboration across supply chain stakeholder groups, but also, and most importantly, making sure that this port is a transit facility, not a warehouse for stored containers. You may recall the last time we talked that I was implementing a fine for those long aging containers at the port. Well, we did, but we never invoiced or collected a dollar. Simply the threat of that fine got people motivated, and that cargo started moving almost immediately.
So why are we still seeing so many supply chain issues? And in asking the question, I know it's not a one-size-fits-all in that sense, because different industries have different pressures. But do you see any commonality of reason?
We are faced with supply chain issues every day, and I think your viewers, the public in general, is a lot keener on these issues because of what we all witnessed back during COVID. The surge in imports here in America, the disruptions to the global supply chain around many trade lanes. Today, what we're seeing is a little bit different look. There's a protracted negotiation of dock workers here in the U.S. on the East and Gulf Coast. The Panama Canal has had drought issues where ships cannot cross fully loaded. And of course, the security issues in the Red Sea impacting the Suez Canal receipts down some 90% to date. So those disruptions, although look different and are in unique locations, all impacting the supply chain. Part of the reason why we're seeing so much cargo come through LA now.
Right, but if we tend to look at, say, for example, today's economic numbers, GDP 2.8%, so that's bang on target. Inflation down 2.5% on the Fed's preferred rate, so that's looking good. If there is a cut in interest rates in September, and who knows, I mean, that's up to the Fed, but several more for the rest of the year, does that see a major benefit, do you see, for your business? More imports, more exports?
Yeah, I think that looming interest rate cut will be additive to the economic story here in America. As you mentioned, all of these numbers are looking very good.
Right.
Jobs creation, lowest unemployment in more than 50 years, 15 plus million new jobs in the United States over the last 3.5 years, and an American consumer that continues to buy.
Will you still be in your job in 2028 for the Olympics?
I plan on, yes, I plan on it and cannot wait for the Olympics. Before then, we've got an NBA All-Star game, a Super Bowl, the World Cup, the Olympiad, and the Paralympic Games all over the next 4 years. It's going to be an exciting time in Los Angeles.
Oh, good to talk to you, sir. It's always a privilege to have you on Crestmead's Business. I'm grateful you found the time to talk to us. Thank you.